Hi everyone, you're welcome back to Precious Gabriela YouTube channel, and I am your favorite girl, Precious Gabriela. To my old subscribers, thanks for always watching my videos and engaging on everything. I'm grateful. And to the new subscribers, thanks for stopping by. We are family. Now I'll be going around the hospital today asking medical students about their struggles in med school. Let's hear what they have to say. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Hi,
Let's
good
go.
luck. How are you doing? I want you to tell us your worst exam experience.
Okay, good afternoon. So I have, let me see, which one would I even say, sir? Because I have like two worst exam experience. I would say my MB, first MB, I had a receipt in biochemistry, which I was not supposed to have. Like, it was one of the least I would expect because I liked anatomy, but biochemistry was not really major for me at the time. But I underrated it and I end up rewriting it again. But I was not, I don't really feel bad because last I got to like learn many things I did not really know about it. But then it was very painful for me. Then going to clinics, I think I was serious to an extent, like I was somehow serious. Then after the exams, from trying to get a destination and then going down, but I was rest assured I was going to pass. Like for my pharmacology, you actually know that you want to pass with the maths and everything I've accumulated and stuff. So before they released the results, I started hearing rumors like blah blah blah. These people failed and da. But me, I think I thought I would not be among them. So when they released the results, I had a receipt in pharmacology. But me, I was very certain that I should not have. Then I went to the dean and due process and everything. I was sad, I was going into depression and everything. But in the state of denial too. But when they checked everything, they found out that okay, they made a mistake. During my vival, some marks were not recorded and it was sorted out and I passed. Yeah,
Hi,
thank you.
Victoria. So we have a question for you. So have you ever cried because of medical school?
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Like medical school made you cry.
yes.
Can you give us an example? Like
Okay, I think during my last exam, like it not really come out well as I wanted. So for like 2 3 days, I was in a state of denial. I was crying and stuff. I was crying about it. Thanks to my sister who was comforting me. Don't worry, if you write it again, you will pass.
yeah, you scaled through.
And I skated
Yes,
through.
let them know that you scaled through. That's
Actually,
good. All right, thank Hi, Meshat. So I have a question for you. What's the hardest thing about studying medicine?
Hmm. This question. Omo, the is the name medicine itself very hard. The reading, your time it takes, the word round, the everything about it is difficult. Like it's not biscuits. Like it's very hard. Thank
Hi,
you.
Blessing. So, if not medicine, what should you be studying right now?
Studying. Okay, so if not medicine, I don't think I'll be studying because book. I'd have been a dancer.
Dancer.
Why you laughing? I'm serious.
Seriously, dancer.
Young people. Broccoli. What's that GGB dance crew?
Ah, okay, Elale.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, thank Hi, you. Joyce. So we have a question for you. Do you think it's easy to balance relationship, marital life with medical school?
Yeah, thank you very much for this question. Yes, personally, I would say it's easy. Well, I won't speak for everybody because everyone are not like they don't have that strength or capacity to balance their relationship or marital life with medical school. But personally, God is helping me. God has been in charge. God has been at the front because he's our driver. We first put him in charge, then he has been the one helping us so far, and it's going smoothly. This year I'll be completing 6 years in marriage. So, and God has really helped me with two children. So I'm so grateful to God. Everything is all in God, and God is also helping my husband and I because we are always communicating with each other too, and he's also supporting. Thank you
Hi,
very much.
Selimat. So we have a question for you. How do you balance your spiritual life with medical
A
school?
very beautiful question. Medicine and spirituality is the same thing. Bible even says, "I created medicine for the use of man." So it means that God and medicine is the same thing. So herbs that we even use in treating patients is God that created it. So you can't say because you are taking care of life, your life should not be taken care of by God. So our life, we need to put God in everything. I know sometimes going for posting, going to classes and reading might be very tedious. I remember when I was in part and farm class, for a month I could not even pray very well because I would wake up very early, as early as 7. I will go to school, come back by 6, go take my baby, go back for night class, and go back home by 4 a.m. There was not enough time for myself. So I said, okay, what can I do to be able to pray? Because I cannot allow my spiritual life die because or to suffer because I am studying medicine. So I began to put inculcate God in every of my activities. I'm going to school in the morning, but I have not had time to pray when I wake up. I'm praying as I'm trekking down or as I'm entering bike, I'm praying. I'm cooking in the kitchen, I'm speaking in tongues. So inculcating God to every day of your life. Even when my ministry, I had to look for a way to improvise because I found that it was very difficult for me to now be holding 3 times a week programs. So okay, since things and times are now hard, okay, the whole thing about medicine is now very tedious. So I decided to split it. Okay, I do prayers once a week, then another week I will do the word. So I now started rotating like that. And with that one, I was able to balance. Anytime I'm not available, I began to train girls or ladies that will be able to stand up for when I'm not around. And it was very easy. For a month towards my exam, I was not having time for the online program. I made sure it was going on. And my spiritual life, even when I'm in the exam hall, I'm still praying. I began to put God in everything. So God has given us wisdom that is profitable to direct. So as Christians, we should not say, okay, I'm a Christian, then my spirit, and I'm a doctor. No, I am a medical. I'm a Christian medical doctor. That is the best way to put it. So your religion should even reflect because when you carry God, even when you are attend to your patients, when you are seeing other persons, it that Christ-like attitude will reflect there. So spirituality is not different from medicine. It involves medicine. There's even what they call spirituality in medicine, and I think we should learn that kind of character because even some medical issues are spiritual. So you need God to solve them. Thank you.
Okay, so we have another question for you.
Okay.
Would you date a medical student?
Yes, I will.
You will
I
date a
will.
medical.
Yes.
Okay.
If I like the person and the person has
Okay.